Ro.24 트랩 페이션스 버니 라그나로크 아프리카 TV 프리급 스튜디오 라이브 2020 GSL 시즌 2 코드 S 더 커밍 스토어.
Now that's good music.
This is this music that plays when you're proxying and they don't catch it. This is spy music right here.
All right, so we had Trap and Bunny so far advanced to the winners round. They'll be playing against each other next.
Yep.
Trap has historically been really strong PvT.
That's right.
It's a little bit different right now, the patch and all, so I'll be interested to see how this one looks. You have to lean towards Trap, though. I mean,
yeah, I think it's completely fair. Look, I think
Bunny's looking better, though.
He's looking better than I think we've seen him in the past, and he's looked quite good in the past. But I think you're right. Like, it's a completely reasonable assumption that the Trap moves on here.
Yeah, but like you said, I almost feel like he looks better than the times he's gone to the round of 16. A lot of times when he goes to the round of 16, I feel like it's a fluke. Like he kills an SOS who's like juggling flaming knives or something, right? And it's like, yeah, you did beat the guy juggling flaming knives because one of them actually hit him. Yeah. So yeah, he made a mistake, but today it feels like he's actually playing a very strong, solid, sturdy StarCraft.
We're going to Deathaura. Deathaura. Game 1, Bunny vs. Trap.
경기가 준비되었다. 한번 시작해볼까? 카이지 게이밍 버니 이재선. 지네어 그린윙스 트랩 조성호.
Okay. Yeah, what do you think we're going to have here from Bunny? Because I feel like it's probably going to be pretty standard play. Well, I'm saying that now. He's going to SCV going to the corner, so I should have waited 2 more seconds before I gave you guys my ideas.
Yeah, what a fool. Not too sure, actually, what we're going to see out of him.
Oh,
there's a big range in TVP right now.
Maybe he will scout with this.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, Tasteless, you still got it. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, never mind.
Okay, well, as soon as you see that type of movement on an SCV,
yeah,
that's a big red flag.
Yeah. Are you trying to rob me?
Would not trust him at this point. I think it's a good idea to just put the probe on the SCV for a bit.
Yeah, right-click him.
Yeah. Don't let him out of your sight. Gosh, those are fast. Do they only come in circles, do you know? I think they do.
I think they do. I think you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know much about any of the map editor features, though. I don't.
You? You don't?
Yeah, I know. A lot of you guys have thought I was, a big map maker, but I'm not. That's a rumor that's not true.
Oh, that's
so
weird.
I'm sure you could probably make those in a non-circular things.
I think that they're only in circles.
Dare I say squares, or even, if you turn them on the side, diamonds.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would like to see, you know what would be really cool?
Yeah.
Is if you could make them any shape, and then you make one that's like really zigzaggy going all the way up, like it's curvy like a snake.
Yeah.
So that you could get across the map really fast.
Yeah.
But you have to click the whole time.
Okay.
Attention as a resource.
Yeah, I like
or maybe
that.
you shift click it through, and it's like you have to do practice runs, shift clicking your thing through.
And then pro gamers are on their warm-up maps for that, practicing shift clicking through, because we've changed the whole meta, because it's all about speed up ramps.
Yeah. Just like Mario Kart.
Let's talk about you got to make them drift on the sides and stuff. By the way, 2 Adepts shading in. They're going to get some SCV kills right at the start here. Trap looking pretty good.
Yeah, really nice. Oh, attacks his own command center.
And not a great start. SCVs actually can't be transferred down here without the risk of them being shot down.
Yeah, very annoying right now.
Oh, almost got into the main there too.
Cancels that shade. Decided to stay a bit longer.
This is really good play here.
He's done a lot. He really
Yeah.
has. That was very worth those
How
2
many
deaths.
SCVs was killed back there?
2, I think. Then also Marines, lost mining time,
Yeah.
less SCV production.
Right.
Very, very annoying.
Now there's a Widow Mine drop coming across the map. I see 2 Stalkers, which I think are actually going to go right under this. And I think what is kind of a weird, questionable decision here by Bunny. I mean, the idea of the Widow Mine drop makes sense, but to just walk across the map.
Oh, he's going to lose it.
Oh my God. Okay, this is going really poorly for Bunny right now. He's actually got a Stalker on each Widow Mine.
I think it's time to burrow, Bunny.
I think there's enough damage he can actually snipe it right as it burrows. The Widow Mine seems
I think
to
the
be
top right one, you're right.
Okay. This means they're both dead. Aww. Bun.
Things not going so well for
No,
Bunny.
this is not good.
Right,
Trap
Prism
will be
coming
leaving
across.
this with his lucky rabbit's foot.
Because Bunny is like a rabbit.
Bunny's like a rabbit, yeah.
That's crazy.
See, I write my material. Well, this might just be enough with the Stalkers here and the additional Warp-ins and the option to pick up.
Yeah, I love that he actually made Zealots here. It's going to
Yeah.
give him maximum damage.
Yeah, this is just crazy how much damage is going to be dealt over here. I think he might siege up the tank, but we might have the Stalkers dive in on that.
Well,
I think that could have been done a little bit better, to be honest with you, by a Trap. He also still has this 1 Stalker that's just sitting outside.
I think it was good enough, though. Like,
Yeah.
the warping of the 4 Zealots, it was very clutch to have Bunny just target down the Prism right there, but
Yeah.
it guaranteed a ton of damage there.
And that's 12 SCVs that were killed off. He's going to pick up a few more units, some Stalkers, and I think he's going to just try to come in here again.
Yeah, why not?
What?
Yeah, that was
Okay,
a fun
that
one.
was-
Stalker for an SCV.
Yep. I'm sorry, there's only 1 tank, or is there 2 here? Is there 1 in the main and 1 in the natural? You know, in this situation,
Yeah,
if you
I
see the
think there's-
tanks
yeah.
get picked off a couple times over, then the Stalkers are just too strong.
Well, he's not really defending his main as much anymore, so there's some real potential for damage up there. I think the natural is much better defended. But okay, he actually has his rally points, looks like, set into the main. He does have that siege tank behind where these Marauders are standing.
Oh, I love the tank. I mean, the Zealot to tank, excuse me, the damage for the first initial drop. Now, he's going to have to elevate the rest of this out here. Good blinking. We should see another warp-in of Stalkers and another dive into the main. But is the Protoss's 3rd, or maybe even the natural, too naked? Is there nothing to defend? Because this is how sometimes aggro Protosses lose games.
Yeah. All your units are on the other side of the map. Looks like he has to do a recall. Not really taking damage, though. He's lost, like, just a few probes. And
Okay,
he will
well,
clean
this
up
is-
this drop.
Yeah, he easily cleans this up. Looks like about 7 probes are
Hey,
killed.
He got actually more at the end of the day than I thought he would. Maybe
Yeah,
a
same.
little bit too quick coming back to the minerals there for Trap. I think it's
And-
better to lose a couple Stalkers there than 7 probes for sure.
But can Protoss just resume what was occurring before?
No.
Just keeping the pressure on. You think it's too late?
It's too late now.
Bunny
It's
just
over.
has too much in the main. You'd be feeding into him.
Yeah. He would get way too much value out of that, I think. It's time to just kind of get into a macro game here. Watch for what Bunny's next attack is. So I think at this point, right, like Bunny, he has his 3rd command center coming. He's got his stim upgrade. He's just kind of pushing forward regularly. So generally you're going to get a timing push coming out of Terran relatively soon here as they're taking their 3rd base. So I think if he just focuses on shutting that down well and gets his upgrades going, that's probably the best play.
I think you're right.
Of course, he has that Prism outside, kind of pins the army in a little bit.
Yeah, this
Would
is
love to
gonna-
see a Viking.
Yeah, getting 1 Viking to just move that out of there would be great. The Observer's going to move through here. Does he notice this? Because this is like the most ideal spot to just have this park to so you see exactly where their production is. You'll also be able to tell when the 3rd has been taken. Right now, I think the game plan here from Trap, who I think has a slight lead, is to simply stay back, monitor when the third is taking, try to take his fourth, just keep ahead tempo-wise. Oh, I love this.
Ooh,
look at this.
What a snipe here on the siege tank. That was a really cool move.
Oh!
What?
Oh, is he going to go into the Widow Mine?
No, just barely not. That would
Damn.
be crazy, though. The one hit point, the siege
Yeah.
tank.
Almost done perfectly, though. That's hard to do.
Yeah.
Okay, and now that the third is being set up, it's too bad he didn't get that tank since this attack's going to come in here.
Seriously?
Basically,
Oh!
oh no!
That's huge.
Trap's going to try to come in here and smash the third.
Well, without that prism, do you still want to do this?
I think the answer is no, but it seems like Trap's just going to kind of go for it.
He can't do this.
He just used up the Zealot charge on some of those.
No way. What is?
No.
What is?
This isn't going to work.
Right? Well, he has quite a bit of Side Storm, maybe.
There's still that tank on the high ground. Which
Yeah.
is, what am I seeing here? This is a terrible attack.
Right?
Like, that was never going to get through. That's like 6 Stalkers and an Immortal.
Well, the prism is just such an important part of any
Well,
attack.
The Prism allows you to propel your game. Oh, my God. Great EMPs.
Oh, and now he's going to pick off so many units here.
Bun.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know why. That seems sort of like a mindless play there from Trap. It's like when you lose the War Prism, which, by the way, pretty much always is the most important unit to watch because the War
Yeah.
Prism allows you to continue to propel the attack into one where it's going to snowball because you're warping in on top of them.
Yeah. It's almost as if
And
your
you could-
rally points are in their base.
Yeah, well, and not just that, but you can also pick up important units like Immortals
Yeah.
and make sure they don't get killed. You can attack in locations that are otherwise impossible to get to, like in their main. Now, I'm not saying that Trap is dead, but, you know, these mistakes start to add up. That's for sure.
Yeah.
If we get some EMPs on these Templars, too. Ah!
Oh, that was fast. All right, gets another prism in here, warping in some Zealots. Let's see what damage he can get done.
Yeah, this is
Killing
not
a
bad.
decent amount of SCVs so far.
Good stop, you know, stopping the SCVs so the
Yeah.
Zealots target fire something else.
Yeah, the Zealot's actually doing a really
He-
good
he
job,
could
and this
actually
is
warp it
forcing the
again.
army back.
Yeah, in fact, he is.
Oh my God.
These Marines are not going to kill this War Prism in time. Oh my God, is this a Widow Mine going to go off?
Ooh.
Oh, how funny.
Just barely gets under.
Well, that was stopped there by Bunny, but we have Trap taking a fourth base in the upper left.
Well, I think Bunny attacks here, without any doubt, right?
I
Like,
think 1,000% he
yeah,
attacks
we
here.
just saw 2 full rounds of Zealots die to kill, like,
Yeah.
you know, what, 19 SCVs plus a few Marines here and there, a Marauder or two? Yeah, I think
So-
you have to move out right now and get something done. If he hits good EMPs, I could see him breaking the fourth easily.
Sure, Bunny hurting as far as workers go, but his army is clearly stronger. He did not pull any SCVs with this attack, which makes sense. He lost a lot, but we have seen Bunny before pull some workers.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know what the story with the Stray Archon is here.
It's a scouting Archon.
Yeah,
It costs gas.
he's looking for
mostly,
the Warp Prism
just
to
like
ever
the
kill this
Observer.
game.
Look at that. All right, some good EMPs go down. Very high energy High Templar right there. The Zealot's actually counterattacking in and doing some decent damage.
Even more workers go down before Bunny is able to deal the damage that has to be dealt over here at the third or the fourth base.
Oh my gosh.
I think Trap might have just
he might have.
carefully maneuvered
Look
through
at this
this game.
disruptor.
Oh,
Oh, beautiful disruptor shot right there. Has a couple Colossus in this army as well. With that many Archons, you are not going to get much done. Some Psy Storms to protect over here while he rotates his army back. Looks like Trap's defense is way too good here.
yeah, I think Trap just did everything better this game. GG. Trap, really good play.
Well, he made a few mistakes in there too, which if he hadn't made some of these mistakes, like losing that prism and doing the attack anyways, this would have been a clobbering.
Yeah.
He wins still, he holds steady, and that's being a pro gamer right there, right?
Yeah, that's called being clutch. Even when you make a few mistakes, you keep your cool. You make a series of correct, calculated decisions. He definitely mishandled his Warp Prisms at times. But look, he knew when to counterattack and with what. He knew how to patiently keep it pretty much impossible for Bunny to come in there and do the push that could have done damage. I also do question the splitting of the armies there at the end by Bunny. I don't know if that was a wise decision. seemed like he wouldn't have enough to go anywhere.
Yeah, he was looking for damage anywhere he could get it after that Zealot counter did so much.
Golden Wall for Game 3. I'm sorry, Eternal Empire for Game 2. Yeah, Eternal Empire for Game 2. Trap right now with a 1-0 lead. Let's see if he makes it 2-0 or if Bunny evens us out.
경기가 준비되었다. 한번 시작해 볼까? 카이지 게이밍 버니 이재선. 진에어 그린 윙스 트랙 조성호.
Artie McTosis.
Yo.
The Mostis. The McMosis.
That's what they call me.
Artie McTosis partying the sea like Moses.
Wow, you could be a rapper, man.
I should be a hip-hop guy. So this game. I think that Bunny, again, he's looked good. I think Trap a little bit tighter in play. It wasn't perfect play on either side, that much is for sure, but, you know, even the mistakes that Trap made, Trap knew how to back off and kind of pull it together.
Yeah, well, he showed the kind of stability that you need when you're a top-of-the-world player, right?
Yeah. It's why
you need
we
to be able to make a couple mistakes in there and still grind it out.
Yeah. And I think that's actually at times better than watching two people play perfectly. I've actually never quite understood why people are just always want two guys to play perfectly.
Well, people don't actually, they think they want that because they think that it gives you a nice macro game. That's not what happens. If two people are playing like really, really, really super perfectly, someone will make a mistake and the other guy will kill him.
Yeah.
And that's it. And it's very one-sided and very quick. Whereas it takes a series of kind of like mistakes and misses to get into a bigger macro game.
Yeah. So in this game, you know, Bunny's really coming here with a certain type of, you know, I guess like a improved Bunny, we could say.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Bunny remastered here.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's got better pushes. He seems to be making better decisions. You know, a lot of Bunny's older games, he would have these really strong pushes.
Yeah.
We always talk about, you know, he puts the two tanks in the medevacs, but it's like it's very much a Bunny thing, like we see every game.
Yeah, yeah.
To the point where it's not a surprise. It's like what we expect of him.
It's still his style, but he's fixed quite a bit.
Yeah, he's adjusted. He definitely seems to have a better sense of where his opponent's at. Where I think in the past, in the history of StarCraft 2, I think in all of StarCraft actually, in all the matchups, you'll see players that have strong pushes but don't know when they're not going to work. Yeah. And you got to have that sense when you get out there. You go, okay, wait a minute. Am I going to win this game, or if I stay here, am I going to just lose this game? Because it's okay for me to back up and build up again.
Well, that's certainly what he showed, you know, specifically against RagnaroK.
Yeah.
Nice wall there, blocking out the Hellions. Another Stalker coming down. Of course, he has a Robo in that wall, so at least Bunny gets a bit of information.
Mm-hmm. We've got Blink coming here again, although, you know, seeing two Stalkers in the gates like that, you kind of expect it to come.
Yeah. Well, that's just, it's such a solid style, defensively, offensively.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think it allows you to take advantage of really good control. It really keeps the Terran backed up. Well, I was going to say it keeps him backed up, but now we see him pushing out. Is this going to work? It looks like this is going to get here. Oh my God, that was close. Now, that will telegraph that an attack is coming. Yeah, but is this actually...
Looks like he just took the watchtower and sat there for a bit.
Yeah, I thought he was going to actually try to come out here and attack, and I thought...
I think he might
Is he still going to do it?
Yeah.
So I don't know if this works. This seems like an unusual point in time to try to come in here and hit them, but,
yeah.
You know, we do always see Protosses taking the thirds before Terrans.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Blink is scary. It's hard to really micro against it, but You know, he's not going to see this. This is just going to come right up.
Yeah, look at this. He's going to hit that stalker, force it away.
Yeah, he's using the medevac and the small number of units to basically make a beeline through the middle of the map. Note where this attack's coming from, too. It's right on top of where the Immortal's going to pop out. If he can kill the Pylon and or the Robo, that would be huge.
Yeah, Immortal's being chronoed out right now.
A Liberator's going to come here as well. This is really cool.
Yeah, the Liberator can do a lot of damage. This is a beautiful little push that he has going on right now. I like the Stalkers, though, actually going to catch a few of the reinforcements. It's kind of an important move. Second Immortal trying to be made. Oh, he's going for a flank with that first Immortal.
Yeah, and so we want to keep our eyes on that one Immortal this game because there's not a whole lot. And once you lose that Immortal, that's it. He's going to try to hit him from behind.
Yeah.
There's enough Marines here, though.
Yeah, if the Marines fight the Immortal, that's going to help a lot, but he's definitely going to target it on tanks. Let's see how he does here. Look at that. Oh, my God, the medevac almost gets picked off. He does drop out those Hellions, though, targeting down the Immortal as best he can, but the flank, I think, is good enough.
Yeah, the Liberator goes down. These units are sandwiched now between these two locations, but I wonder if these Marines could maybe even catch up to this Immortal and kill it off.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
yeah.
Beautifully done by Bunny. This is hard to control, by the way, for Trap. This is like, oh, man.
He just blinked two Stalkers in opposite directions at the same time.
You need 2 monitors for that.
You need 2 mice.
Wow, okay, so he's going to clean this up. But what does Bunny have back at home? I mean, remember that the Robo was picked off. It's only just now going to finish again. So the Immortal count's been reset. The Terran's getting the third. There were some Stalkers picked off there as well. I see plenty of tanks here for Terran.
Yeah, yeah. This is looking like an interesting game. I don't feel like either side has a ton of potential on an attack. Trap is going for both charge and a prism. So that could, you know, with some work with that, open up potential for damage. Dark Shrine on the way. That's kind of an interesting choice. You don't normally see Dark Shrine at this time.
Yeah, I'm curious about this. It seems like what he wants to do is maybe drop some DTs in the base, try that, and then just switch into Archons and see if he can't just pummel him.
Oh, that might, that might be because we don't see a Forge yet, right?
Yeah, and I think he's actually just he's taking late game and throwing it out the window and saying, why don't we just invest in something? Because you know Bunny's playing pretty evenly, you know.
Yeah.
And oh god, well see with plays like this could set Trap up to actually have a great attack. This is why when you get that lead, wait for Stim to finish.
Yeah.
You know, even just stimming Marines so they can load up into the medevac faster is important.
At the same time, I do want to mention he saved as much as he possibly could there.
Sure.
That was a very good split decision. He got 1 medevac's worth out, but obviously a painful moment for him as well. Okay, actually bombing these Zealots on, but his units on attack move there and have a terrible engagement at the beginning.
Yeah, actually nothing made sense about what Trap did there. It almost seemed like he blinked on top of his blink.
I'm not sure. It seemed like maybe he was on attack move and he was microing the prism a bit, and he took like a big shot coming up out of the choke.
Okay,
after that, that's a very good moment there for Bunny.
4th base taken. I guess there is a Forge and upgrade going to be taken, but I mean, there's no reason for Bunny to not attack out across the map. There was a 2nd Warp Prism made, so the threat of Zealots may surprise Bunny here.
Okay, scans and actually sees the Dark Shrine. Could be an important moment where he can get a turret up here and there. 3 turrets start immediately. Looks like Disruptor or Colossus Tech is the next thing in line here for Trap. See the DTs being dropped off. Actually doing some reasonable damage, but the main army of Bunny pushing forward right now towards his 3rd base. In fact, I think he's going to look for a 4th that's not even there. Oh my god, look at the amount of damage these DTs have actually done. This is gigantic.
Pretty crazy.
Oh,
but I just think that this army of Terran cannot be stopped. I mean, this is not, I think, a situation where finesse is going to save you.
Yeah. All right, he uses the overcharge, but there's just way too much damage coming out right now. The probes come to fight as well. Single DT will be picked off with another scan.
Okay.
Even the Immortal being powered down.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful game here. But a lift has been forced. Maybe Trap could sack this third base, or something's being recalled over here.
DTs are like, I think, the only chance for victory here. He's got to make him run out of detection.
Well, he should not have many more scans left here,
Yeah,
right?
I think he should be just about out by now.
There is an Immortal here.
We're going to see, because the DTs are going. Yes, he's starting to run away from him.
Man, if he can get rid of that tank, too. All right, where are we at right now? Bunny's at 38 workers. The DTs have gotten plenty of kills here. The third base for both sides is no more.
But he does have his third command center still.
There should be another scan available soon here, though. This Immortal is lagging behind the group.
Ooh, such an important unit as well. A DT up at the front there.
GG, too much from Bunny. Smashing through.
Well,
we got ourselves a game 3.
I think that Trap messed up that attack a little bit. The DTs ended up doing a lot, but he threw away his entire army trying to get that attack off.
Yeah. Well, he just did not execute that well.
He's had a few bullheaded attacks today.
Yeah. I don't know who takes this. I really don't. Bunny is looking like, I think out of all the seasons we've had at Bunny, this is the strongest he's looked. He looks really good. He's really calm. He knows when to attack and he knows when to pull back. And Trap is making more mistakes than we normally see. And he doesn't make that many mistakes ever, you know?
Yeah, he doesn't look as perfect as last year in a lot of ways.
Yeah, we're going to go to Golden Wall, which could allow for a lot of different types of games here. PvT can be funny on this map. We'll see what they want to do exactly.
A Hellion drop into the back of the main.
All right, let's do it. Game 3 is ready.
경기가 준비되었다. 한번 시작해 볼까? 카이지 게이밍 버니 이재선. 진에어 그린윙스 트랩 조성호.
All right. Before this game picks up, actually, I thought of something that's kind of an interesting question last game. When we were talking about Blink Stalkers just kind of being a robust opener, I mentioned that they're good offensively and defensively. And then I kind of made me think, and I want your opinion on this, is there a usage for units that's not offense or defense? Like, is there another state that your units can be in?
Not for off. Well, I think they can all kind of be for offense or defense, depending, right? I mean,
well, I mean, is there a third state? Because either you're using your units offensively or defensely, but is there like another way to describe this where there's a third state?
I'd say
that
a
you could have your
scouting
units in?
state. I mean, the Reaper is not.
Okay, yeah.
Really,
yeah.
It's not. I mean,
that would be a scout.
It attacks because it's like it attacks because it has an attack, like TVZ, right? But it's not like you're trying to do anything with it. It's just that it automatically fires, and you know. But what you're doing there is just being like, are you making lings? Okay.
So there's scouting, offense, defense. Is there something else?
I don't know what you would. I know what you'd call like a small number of units there to try to stop an expansion.
Like
I guess that's
pressure
scouting.
type
Pressure,
thing or
yeah.
something.
I mean, I pressure.
Well, I think pressure is like a subset of offense.
Yeah.
Or even a subset of defense sometimes. But
yeah, I'd say there's 3. There's scouting and I guess sometimes when you're being offensive, you're scouting too. But I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, you're naturally gaining intel while you're doing it. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just something that kind of struck me.
So we've got a Stargate coming here.
Yeah, also, this is a hidden command center up on the high ground, right? So you see this very quick battery coming up, Trap in a defensive posture.
Nice.
It's not a scouting shield battery, that's for
It's
sure.
not a scouting hidden command center. But this is smart. This creates ambiguity for the Protoss where you're looking around, you don't really see anything.
Yeah, the probe just kind of poking around, seeing what's what. Really has no idea what's going on. Look at this, even a Phoenix being made. Not that that's necessarily the worst thing. It's not like super on meta right now, but kind of, again, a defensive play.
So, for this game, let's remember, generally in this matchup, the Protosses expand a little bit more quickly than the Terrans do. Not always, but I mean, it's a pretty safe rule, right? Mm-hmm. And that means that the option to take the gold base first is there for the Protoss.
Yeah. Although it kind of looks like he might take the back base.
Yeah, which is also another way to play the game. I mean,
if you go Phoenixes, that seems pretty reasonable, right?
Yeah, I think, when you go for Phoenixes, you get to be a little bit more like the Zerg where you want to be far away. The Phoenixes can really come in there, kill off SCVs, kill off medevacs, some attacking units, and allow you behind that to really mass up, I think, a pretty strong, healthy army. And it's kind of cool to see the players that choose to take a gold base right away versus the ones that take a much more conservative, standard base, a blue mineral base. And what the ideas are behind that, really. Oh, wow. Is he going to just catch this?
Yeah, it looks like it. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful catch.
Oh, I don't know about this. Oh, my God. He's so good. Oh, Trav.
Dives in, yeah.
Mr. T.
Mr. T.
So good.
He pities the fool.
The foo. Well, that just, is so much value. Mm-hmm. Whenever you get this early in the game and you have a really decisive fight where you just come out completely on top, it's hard to match that,
Yeah. Well, especially with something like this, right? Because now they get to harass as well, which exacerbates the lead.
Yeah.
Playing against Phoenixes, I think it's all about getting to a critical mass before moving out here.
I
We've got to
agree.
see Bunny defend for a bit and then move out, because the Phoenixes in a big battle do not do well against Terran. It's in small skirmishes where they're really powerful.
And you're just going to keep getting value in moments like this. And, I guess he disagrees, Artosis.
Well,
He's going to go right
gambling.
across. Yeah, this is not a gamble.
This is a gamble.
Is this
Come
a
on.
gamble?
Yeah. I
All
mean,
right.
well, you saw where the Phoenixes were, so it's less so. But if the Phoenixes find those medevacs, you are in a world of pain.
Okay. The medevacs are coming across the map. Is there enough over here? I see a stalker up, but I don't see anything else other than that.
A
Here
lot
come
of
the rest of
stalkers
the
coming out.
stalkers. This position over here with the forges and the Nexus allows for a nice wall. Now, Bunny got in. Does he get to go back out? Oh, my God. Unpowering that.
Oh,
That's so good.
man.
I'm sorry, that's not two forges. That's one of those is Citadel. Oh, my God. This is so many worker kills. Bunny, young Bun Bun.
Well, he's getting that damage done, really making this worthwhile.
Is he going to pick up? I guess at this point in time, the damage you've done, that's what you're going to get here.
Yeah.
Okay, this was more than enough damage.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile.
Oh, God. Looks like this next round is going to be very Protoss light tasteless.
Yeah. We're on a Protoss diet here at the GSL.
Well, more probes going down, some units as well. Bunny
this
continue to
is,
keep that pressure on.
we're almost to lethal damage here.
Yeah, Trap is looking defeated.
Even though he's actually not going to be eliminated. I think Trap is kind of used to being in the senior position in these phases of the tournaments,
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
easily escaping to the next phase. Trap's going to try to come out here, but it almost looks like Bunny's going to have this set up where he can sandwich both sides. Here we go.
Yeah, there's just no units left here
Yeah.
for Trap.
The unit count gets smaller and smaller. Every concussive shell that hits is another guaranteed kill here for Bunny. Bunny doubling the supply of Trap right now. The Nexus at the third will go down. Trap is, I think, basically out of options. GG. Bunny is getting out first in Group F.
Yeah, a big result for him right there. And honestly, I think this is some of the best StarCraft we've seen him play.
Yeah.
Overall today, he showed a lot of restraint when he needed it. He took risks sometimes, like in this last game. I mean, he saw where the Phoenixes were, so it was not as big a risk as sometimes a move like that is.
The Bun Bun moves
But
on.
He was decisive and well-deserved. Goes on to the next round.
Okay, we're going to have an interview. Let's see how Bunny's feeling. I'm really curious about this one. He gets out first in Group F, going on to the round of 16. And we're going to go to that interview right now.
네, F조 1위
Alright, the
진출자
first place of Group
KG게이밍
F is
이재선
Bunny.
선수 만나보겠습니다. 축하드립니다.
Congratulations.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
네, 이재선 선수 정말
Bunny,
축하드립니다.
sincere
올해는
congratulations.
2연속 16강
This
계속
year you have
올라가고
achieved your
있네요.
second
소감
consecutive round of
어떠세요?
16. How do you feel?
너무 좋아요.
Well, it just feels really good.
너무 좋다.
What else can I say?
저까지 기분이 좋아지네요.
Well, that makes me feel happy as
사실
well.
지난 시즌 조성호 선수
Last
때문에
season,
8강에 못 갔었는데
You were bogged down by
오늘
Maru
승리
and you
좀
couldn't go to
복수의
round of 8.
의미도 있었을까요?
Because of
저번에
trap, you
경기
couldn't go.
끝나고 집에 가서 성호 형이랑 한 걸 봤는데
Well, I went back home that day and then I watched the replay against trap
창피하더라고요.
and I
그래서
played so
이번엔
bad.
좀 많이 보완을 해서
So this time I
네, 오늘은
fixed my
정말
strategies.
칼을 갈아오신 느낌입니다. 강력한 찌르기 빌드도 생각이
I mean, you
나는데요.
went for strong poke builds.
생 화염차 해방선
In the Eternal Empire, you went for the Hellions
잡았어요. 이게
and you were able to grasp the
운영 가는
win.
빌드로 깎아오신 걸까요?
So was this a macro
네,
build?
아무래도 완전 막히면은 지는 빌드는 아니고
I mean, yes, that build, like if I get fended off, it's not an immediate loss.
그 파수기 그 환상 불사조 날리는 게 항상 뭔가 일정해가지고
Well, I know that Trap was gonna go for the
잘된 것 같아요.
Sentry
지금
Hallucination Phoenix
이야기하시는 거
strategy.
보니까 조성우 선수 경기 굉장히 많이 찾아보신 것
Well,
같아요.
it feels like you
얼마나 보셨어요?
definitely researched about
이번에
Trap's
그
strategies.
지연이, 희범이, 그 성호 형 모든 그 선수들 경기를 한
Well, I mean,
10번씩 다 본 것
I
같아요.
researched all my
그
group
정도로
mates games,
챙겨보시고
like Solar,
준비를
I mean, like
오셨군요.
Patience,
자, 오늘
and Trap,
저기전 2대1
and
승리를
RagnaroK.
거뒀죠. 운영 경기들에서 모두 승리를
With the macro
거뒀는데요.
builds, you now
아쉬웠던 건
successfully go into round
하나.
16.
이
But
전진
one
병력 시작했던
disappointment
경기 진 것만
is that
빼면
in the game
완벽했던
you
것
went
같은데
for the proxy
운영으로
barracks. You lost that
잘하셨으니까
one.
쭉 이어가셔도 좋았을 텐데
And I felt like since you
그건
kept going for the
어떤 의미의
macro builds,
판단이었을까요?
I thought it would be
희범이
just
그
good to
대군주
continue with the macros.
그 이동 경로를 좀 보고 거기다 맞춤으로 한 건데
I mean, there was a build
네,
that I really
맞춤으로
prepared
했는데
for,
당해서
but I lost that one.
아쉬우실 것 같습니다. 자, 그래도 오늘 이렇게 멋진 경기력으로
But today you shown stellar
16강
performance,
진출에
and now you move on to
성공했습니다.
round
자,
16
지난
of
시즌
season
1년
2.
만에 만든 16강이었고
And last season, round of 16 was an achievement in 1 year.
탈락. 정말 아쉬우셨을
So
것
I'm sure
같아요.
you're very
이번
disappointed
시즌 16강
with last
각오는
season.
어떠신지 궁금한데요.
So I'm curious as to how you feel for this season.
저번 시즌과 마찬가지로
Well, just like last season,
경기 최선을
I'm gonna try to
다해가지고
focus every
준비
match
잘해서 후회 없이
and make
하고
great
싶어요.
preparation for my
이재선
next match.
선수도 테란이긴 하지만 지금
I mean, you are a Terran player
잠시 후에 있을 그
yourself.
조지명식 4개
But in the group nomination, the top 4 seeded players are actually all Terrans.
이재선 선수의 조지명식 전략에도 좀 영향이 있을지
So,
궁금한데요.
do you think this is gonna affect your
사실
group nomination strategy?
이렇게 생각하고 그럴 여유가
I mean, I didn't have so much like room to think about the group nomination as well. So I think I'm gonna have to think about it later on.
자, 성공적인 조지명식 하시길 바라겠습니다.
Well, we hope that you have a
마지막으로
successful group nomination.
조지명식 관련된 이야기를 하셔도 좋고요.
So
어필하셔도
before we
되고요.
go,
하고 싶은 말씀
would you
다
like to say anything
하실 기회
regarding
드릴게요.
maybe group
마지막
nomination
한마디
or anything else?
해보시죠.
우선 부모님 지금 되게 기뻐하실 텐데
I'm sure my
너무
parents are really happy
감사드리고
right now, so I'm
네.
thankful to them as always,
팬분들한테도 너무 감사드리고
and I'm very thankful to my
더 좋은 경기
fans as well.
많이 보여드리도록
And I'll try my hardest
노력하겠습니다.
to show
재밌게 한번
good
해보도록
performance
네,
next time.
알겠습니다. 다시 한번 16강 진출
Once again,
축하드립니다.
congratulations.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
네, 이렇게 F조 1위 진출자 카이지 게이밍 이재선 선수 만나봤는데요. 계속해서 GSL 이벤트 안내해드립니다.
Excellent. Okay, there we go. Audio's back. Excellent work, Andy. Thank you for that. Very cool to see Bunny moving on. I mean, we've been casting this guy for a long time, and he's always been in just the lower.
Yeah. He's been
It's
top
weird
10
'cause he's
Terran
like-
forever, but never a top 4.
Yeah, it's the 32 best players in the world, or at least here in South Korea, and we're used to just seeing him get knocked out early. So it's very exciting to see him move on. Up next, we've got the losers match. We'll be going to that after the short break.
Instead, I'm awake. The devil told me no room for cheats. I thought I sold my soul.